What's going down, Crease fam? We're back again. This is episode 28 of the Crease podcast. I'm one of the co-hosts, Trey Treasy. Casito's our other co-host. What's going down, Casito?
Chilling, baby. What's going down with you?
It is back again, episode 28. Just as usual, want to thank y'all for tuning into this one, all the other ones, all the mail calls and everything that have come out recently. Make sure you go subscribe on YouTube, follow on IG, Twitter, everywhere. You know what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah, for sure. We appreciate y'all tuning back in for episode 28. We got some new announcements to head over with. First things first, we have our first official Crease podcast giveaway.
And
the instructions are as stated. First, follow Crease Pod. Then like our post. Next, tag 2 friends, and for an extra entry, you can repost the post to your story. It's a lot of instructions. We will be announcing the winner live on our next taping of episode 29. Of course, you'll be notified before we start the taping. But if you'd like to participate, be sure to follow the instructions and tag a couple friends, and we'll be sure to give you away. This is our first giveaway. Of course, we just want to test the waters and see how everything's going. We got some bigger giveaways to come out later. Of course, we got some shoes to give away. We got apparel. We got stuff. We got a lot of stuff to give away. So it's something that we can do to give back to people, unlike these other shoe companies that just keep on handing us out L's. Speaking of which, Trey, did you what's your L meter look like this week?
All right, my man. So I'm looking forward to the giveaways. I don't know if y'all are. I'm looking forward to the giveaways. But my L meter this week is, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm pretty happy this week. I took one W, and it was enough for me this weekend. It was actually dates back to last week, almost a full week ago. But I did land a W from sneakers on the Nike Dunk Low Veneer. So I'm pretty happy about that one. I officially got at least 1/3 of the Ugly Duckling pack. If you haven't already, definitely go up there and check out the mail call for the veneers. But yeah, man, I can't say I'm too disappointed in some of the, of course I was in there for the Jubilee drop, and I thought I was going to get them because I got on it so quick when I saw it. But other than that way, and we'll get into the Jubilees. Don't worry if you don't know about that. We're going to get into that in a minute. But yeah, man, I'm not going to complain this week. I gotta take my W and ride this week. How about yourself?
Oh man, whole lot of L's everywhere. Where did I start? Turduncan. They did the special packaging concept box, big old L, and where we got more news about that later. We have the Midnight Navy Air Jordan 1s, L. Of course, I tried for the veneers as well, L. The ones I really wanted this week were the Sakai Vapor Waffles, the Royal Fuchsias, because, in our last episode, I talked about that. Big old L.
Yeah.
Pure Platinum Dunks came out same day, another L. The Jubilee Shock Drop, that was a huge L. Another one that really hurt was the restock, the Friday the 13th restock of all the Dunks. They had Grateful Deads. They had an early drop for the ceramics. A couple other dunks. I think they had the Sambas as well. Yeah, I took an L on all of those too. So, yeah, man, it was not a great week. I didn't enjoy that at all.
No, I assume those dunks were extremely exclusive access because I didn't even see much of those on the Twitter feeds and nothing like that. There wasn't a ton of, hey, I won these today. It had to have been extremely tight on that one. And another thing I want to point out is I was totally, and we talked about it beforehand, so it's not like a shocker, but I was totally going for you for both colors on the Sakai's, and I got in on my phone and my iPad, right? So I had 2 devices. I got in on all 3 between both Sakai's and the Pure Platinums, 6 L's in like under a minute and a half, bro. It had to have been a record. That's had to have been a record.
It was just a crazy time, bro. I couldn't believe it. I had my laptop open. I had my phone open. My girl also had her phone open, and like we just collectively all just took L's together. So it was a fun time. It was a dark time.
Love it.
But let's talk about what we do have. Why don't you go ahead and start us off, Trey?
You go.
Yeah, let's see what you're working with. Yeah.
All right. So in December 2011, one certain King James pulled out a shoe. We were blessed with the LeBron 9 around that time. This is a shoe I've had since that Christmas. I want to say that Christmas. My birthday's right after Christmas, so I might have gotten them right after then. But Nike worked with an artist based out of Miami. His name was the Free Gums. He goes by Free Gums, and if you know anything about him, he's very well known for this type of artistic print. You know, I got the swooshes all gone out of there. I've worn the hell out of these because I love this shoe so much. This is definitely one of my favorite shoes in my collection, one of my top shoes, I feel like, in my collection. But you do get the Free Gum print in white all throughout the toe here. You can't really see it because it's etched in there. But yeah, it's got the free gum print all throughout the white, throughout the entire shoe, not to mention the insole. So the inner lining here. So I think that's beautiful. I will say I love primarily that it's a black and white shoe, but you do get the little hints of red on the King James logo there towards the bottom here, and obviously on the tag in the back. But I just think the shoe was made beautifully. It's so comfortable. I wish I had more pairs of them, but yeah, the LeBron 9 is definitely one of my favorite LeBrons with this bubble in the back. Great to hoop in, looks great just to rock. But yeah, this is my kick of the day. This is the LeBron 9 Free Gum.
Hard.
Yes, sir.
The 9s were easily probably top 5 model of the LeBron signature line.
Yeah,
definitely up there. I did remember you receiving those on that Christmas. And those were fire. I was a little hot that you had got those because I wanted them for myself too. But
shout out to the person that got me those. Big appreciate those. I love that shoe. This is one I cherish in my collection just because I've had it for so long. And when I got them, I was so shocked that the person that got them for me, and I was like, it was completely out of left field, and I was very grateful. Still very grateful for those shoes. One other person I want to shout out real quick. Every week you be hitting me with these bomb shirts and hoodies and all this stuff. So one time I got to shout out my boy O'Shea. This is a piece from his collection. You can go check out all his stuff at OsheaWVisuals.com. We'll put it in the description below. This is some gear that, I know Casita, I think, has rocked a shirt on here from O'Shea. I have a bunch of gear from O'Shea. So it's definitely something you need to go check out. This is the Black Absorbs All Colors collection. And I'm going to post a picture right here. But the back of this shirt, one of one custom shirt from my man O'Shea. So you really can't beat it. You got to support your homies and definitely go follow O'Shea ASAP.
So yeah, I'll link him in real quick. And O'Shea got some hot stuff. I think he's getting a new drop coming up in December. So just be on the lookout for that for sure. Yeah, I got a couple of O'Shea classics. I got to be in the time capsule with it. So
saying yes, sir.
Or the eagle takes flight, so I got to be with it. But for me, my kick of the week is going to be something light, nothing crazy. I'm just going to do, some black cement 3s. This is the 2019. Yeah, 2019. Funny story about these shoes, bro. I got plugged in. I got plugged in twice with these shoes, but of course my boy Trey, he plugged me in for the first pair, and I doubled down and got another pair from, I think, City Gear, and I was sitting on 2 pairs. Me and another homie were sitting on 2 pairs, and I just so happened to be able to get a pair off and sell it to one of my coworkers. So but we've seen this before. This is a classic shoe. Nobody can really touch this. The black cement 3. I do like the white cement 3. And I think I like the white cement 3 more than the black cement, but having this in your collection is a absolute must, in my opinion. This shoe is just a timeless classic. I think it's 1988 All-Star Game is where he premiered this one. I got a couple other colorways too. I'm sure y'all can see the True Blue 3s right there, but that is not my kick of the day. This is my kick of the day. So all in all, 2019 black cement 3s.
Yeah.
In your face.
Big Fuego. Yeah, that one's hot. I love that shoe. I personally like it more than I like the True Blues.
Hot
Yeah,
take.
hot take.
Hot take. Different episode. We'll talk about that later. But
That's a hard shoe,
a
though.
lot of people out. Go ahead, shout out my boy Brian Morales, aka Ambitious Bree, with the fresh new drop. He just made a new drop on Saturday, November 17th. No, that's not the 17th. 15th, 14th, 14th. Anyway, made a new drop. Follow his brand. It's going to be right here. It is called the Ambitious Breed. You can follow it at Ambitious Breed Apparel, or you can follow his personal page where it's Ambitious Breed. He's an avid gym goer. He makes fitness apparel, but it's lifestyle fitness apparel. So shout out to my boy Brian on that.
Me and him need to get together on the tie-dye.
Oh yeah, man. You know, the tie-dye is hard. I love the tie-dye.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Me and him, after my hoodie last week, you got that this week. Me and him need to collab on something.
Oh yeah, I'll put you down, bro. Yeah, Brian, you hear that? You already got a plug. That's my boy.
There it is. All right, so let's get into the episode 28 this week. So for fresh out of the box, we're going to start with one of the biggest brands in the culture here is going to be Supreme, where they were bought out this week for 2.1 billies by the VF Corp. That's big B's. Yes, 2.1. That's like, before we get into this, right, the Rockets were bought for what, like 2.5? And this is a streetwear brand. So I'll get into a little bit more of the details right here. It's a parent company of the North Face brand. Everybody knows the beautiful jackets they make, Timberland, as well as Vans. This was on the 9th of November that it was that the deal was inked and finished. My man, what do you think about the VF Corp purchasing the ultimate Supreme brand?
Man, it from a consumer standpoint, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, man, because I have a couple Supreme tees. I like Supreme being as exclusive as it is. So the VF Corp, again, like you said, they're the parent company of Timberland, North Face, Vans. They own also one more other company, but I always forget. And usually they help those brands with financial stability, and they help them with like advertising and marketing out there. Now, I don't think Supreme needed any help with that, being that, they were worth $500 million just no more than 3 years ago. So being that, Supreme allowed itself to be bought out by a big corporation like that, it kind of looks like a cop-out. It kind of looks like, they were giving up upon themselves. But the nice thing about it is that, VF Corp allows these up-and-coming brands, they allow these brands to still control full visual design behind their products. So with that being said, it's all about scarcity in this point. So if the Supreme stuff is still as scarce as it is, like they have some exclusive things that you can still cop, and there's only a handful of them made, then I don't see it being a bad thing for Supreme. But as for a consumer, it does look like a cop out. So I mean, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, I understand that for sure. I think my biggest takeaway from this whole thing is that, and Dickies, I think, was the fourth brand you were thinking of that VF Corp is part of. But I think my main thing here is that, and you nailed it. One half of it you nailed is that they do give them full creative reign still, which is exactly what they have to have. But these are all brands that they've worked with already, right? These are all brands Supreme has already collabed with. So for me, it just kind of and of course they can keep moving on with other brands outside of these limited brands, but this gives them like a very close in with these brands that they've already worked with. So I feel like that's a positive for sure. I think that's a really good thing. I think VF Corp is going to benefit more than Supreme's going to benefit off this for sure. I think that's that's almost an obvious.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think keeping creative control and being able to continue to work with whoever they want while also being under a major umbrella is kind of what everybody wants, right?
I mean, if you're looking for mass production, if you're looking to roll out something where it's readily available, and you can just walk into your local Zoomies or Macy's or other brick and mortar stores and be like, hell, there goes a BOGO hoodie. Let me just buy that. Of course, the prices may vary too, being that I know resellers are crying right now. So it's a tough day to be a Supreme reseller. So
that 4-hour line outside the LA Supreme store is sad today.
yeah, I mean that's the thing. Supreme only has 12 stores.
Yeah.
In the US, so it's kind of hard for them to try to. I couldn't imagine seeing a Supreme store here in Houston. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Like,
yeah,
I don't
think either
work out that well.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think they'll scale it to a certain amount. I think we'll see some stores with some stuff in it, but you're right. The prices are going to start. Are we ever going to see a $25 Supreme shirt? You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh.
I don't think so. This is what happened to there are other designers out there that have also copped out to bigger corporations. DK and Y, they've sold out before with their purses and what have you. So now they're available in your TJ Maxx's and your Marshalls and stuff like that. And I mean, you can walk out there and say, yes, I have a DK and Y product, but doesn't really matter anymore because anybody can go in there and afford it. So I mean, it looks like a cop out, but
big question: in 2 years, is Supreme better off or worse off than where it is today?
Well, I mean, it really just depends on what products they're pulling out and the availability of that product.
Better or worse?
What?
Better or worse?
Better or worse? See, I mean, they were already declining, so I'd probably say worse.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, but congratulations to VF Corp on the big acquisition. That, I mean, next time y'all gonna drop 2.1, go ahead and invest it into a podcast that really cares about stuff. But congratulations to Supreme on a successful purchase. Best of luck to y'all in the future. You'll probably still see me rocking something Supreme, but until then, yeah. Oh yeah, or some OW, you know what I'm saying, or some Ambitious Breed. But
for sure. Also, gifts and donations if Supreme looking to throw something out.
Oh, we do mail calls. We rock fresh shit every episode, so I don't see why that would be a big issue.
No, for sure.
I'm with you. The mailbox.
We got
DM for info. I got you. Carrying on, we got another update for Year of the Dunk. So last week we reported that the Nike SB Dunk Low, the Atmos Elephants, those were supposed to drop on the 19th. Come to figure out, they actually dropped on the 11th. So you would have missed it had you watched us and followed our lead. So we apologize about that. They actually dropped on the 11th, exclusive to skate shops.
Skate shops, yeah, it was just skate shops. Yeah. Like,
you
weren't getting them anyways. You weren't getting them anyway.
You weren't gonna get them anyway. There were some select skate shops out there that were putting the shoes in random places for people to cop. Like if you were able to find it, it was like a scavenger hunt. So there were some fun ways of people trying to get the shoes. But all in all, I missed out on those. I missed out on the Atmos Air Max ones. I missed out on the SBs. Just don't want to miss out on the next one. What was your take on those? You of course, you didn't get them either, but
yeah, I didn't get them, bro. I'd have rocked them, but they weren't nothing that I wasn't dying over. Nope.
That's something I am gonna die over.
Yes, dog. These are what I've been waiting for. These are the ones. Finally, the third of the ugly duckling pack, the Nike Dunk Low ceramic. So this is the last of the three. Again, last time we've already seen the plums. We just got the veneers. Go watch the video. Ceramics are that third. So this is the this one is my particularly favorite colorway. You get and I thought these were gonna be closer to Halloween, but it didn't really matter because they've already come out before and it's a pack. So these are the primarily orange around the front and some of the big panels. And then you get a black toe, black along the middle panel, which I think is uber duper fire. And then I think what really hits is the green detailing on the logo and then on swoosh and stuff. So I think this is by far, and in my opinion, this is by far the best. I would have probably the plums, then the veneers in that order. But these are going to be out on the 19th for $100. Please go try to get these because these are fire. Or don't go get these and let me get them. But if you're going to get them, give them to us.
Big advice. Big advice. Yeah, definitely sleep on these guys. These are not for you. Do not close your. Matter of fact, I want y'all to go on your phone now and delete the sneakers app.
Yeah.
What you do. You can get it back on the 20th.
Yeah. Big update.
Yeah, it's going to be a major update. So you want to uninstall that app, please. All right, because I need these. I'm going to do you the favor. I'm going to do y'all the favor. I'm going to cop all of the size 12s that are available, and then y'all can reinstall the app, and then you can have it your way. But yes, you're right. I do like the ceramics the best. Well, no, I like the way that they came. No, I don't like the way that they came out. I like the plums, then the ceramics, and then the veneers in that order. I think the veneers probably the ugliest ones, but I would have been happy with any of the three. So I have my fingers crossed for the ceramics. Hopefully there is a DS pair of plums in a size 12 somewhere out there. But yes, be on the lookout for those on November 19th for $100. And don't forget to uninstall your sneakers app because
hurry. They're gonna charge you if you don't.
Oh God, no, please save me. While you're uninstalling your sneakers app, you can start installing, your PlayStation games on your PS5. The rollout on the PlayStation 5 was, what was it, Friday, Saturday?
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, it was a huge thing. So many resellers. I never thought I would ever see the day where people are reselling a video game system.
The whole console, the whole damn console.
The whole damn thing, bro. Are you interested in getting it at all?
No.
Xbox One or Xbox X, Xbox S, or any of them?
Not immediately off the bat. I honestly, I have a podcast and stuff, so I just don't have time to be playing video games and stuff. So, to be completely honest with you, I don't play games enough either. So, I would love a Travis Scott edition PlayStation 5. That would be super dope. But other than that, nah, bro, I can be honest with you. I'm probably not going to buy it, at least not for an entire calendar year. And it will not hurt me one bit not to have it.
Yeah, I'm not going to lose sleep. But, I've seen some ridiculous prices for these consoles going.
Yeah.
I was like,
$1,000. Yeah, flips for $1,900 and $1,600. That's a whole different ballgame. If we're talking about flipping it, that's a different thing.
I can miss me with that. A lot of people are trading shoes, they're trading inventory stock for the PS5. There are consignment stores out here selling them as well. Okay. Anyway, while we're on PlayStation 5, there was I think it was a 7-minute video that Travis Scott dropped. That you had to watch in order to enter for the chance to win one of 5 pairs of the Travis Scott dunks. Big gift and donation energy. It is a gift. He didn't mention it was going to be a gift. I don't think you have to purchase them. It was only available for that one day, which is the 13th. And it was online raffle only via his website. Did you enter?
I did enter. I watched the whole clip. I was sitting there watching on my phone, and then I had my laptop and I was just refreshing his site. I was like, when they gonna be here? Where are they gonna be? And then it ended, and it was like, you can go over to the store now or something like that. You can enter now or something like that. And I went over and I read, and it was only 5 pairs, bro. So you did have to put your size on the form. So I assume they'll do them not custom, but essentially they're going to make them in your size, right? So I'm sure he'll have a friends and family run. But as far as there being 1.8, 1.9, 1.10, 1.11, 1.12, that is probably not the case here. But yeah, regardless, I mean, if you come up on this, I think you and me were talking about this, but it's as limited. McDonald's did those little not the action figure, but like the little figure in the glass box, 14 of them. They're going for like $15K. So
50. I thought 5.
no, there's one on StockX for 100. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They're out there for whatever the hell you want to pay, but now we're talking 5 and a PlayStation with it.
You want to talk about exclusivity? That is the definition of it. But you better believe I am rocking the hell out of those shoes. Those are straight to feet if I win them. And to be quite honest, I don't even like the colorway, the cream and gray, but the flex is so strong in those. The flex is so strong in those. There were some fake suppliers that were actually already producing them before they did the raffle. So, I'm pretty sure they did the black and white colorway, the colorway that we all wanted. But now they have the cream and gray one. So, I mean, the flex would be infinite. It would be through the roof. But of course, we both entered it. So that's already going to be 2 pairs of size 12s going.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all are going to do. That's 40.
Yeah, we will definitely do a extreme mail call live.
Travis going to be in this hoe.
Travis going to be there. There will be security. Just be prepared. You have to wear gloves and a mask. So
big facts.
But yeah, if you do win them, please tag us. We would love to see it. I'm pretty sure it'll go viral anyway, but we would love to see it.
You'd be the next guest ASAP.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Man, you're in the building. What we got up next, Trey?
All right, up next. So as we mentioned, there was a slight Jordan drop over the weekend, kind of a shock drop. But right now we're going to talk about the cousin of this shoe. So the Air Jordan 11 is going to go full on technological route, and we get the adapt version of the Air Jordan 11 now. So I feel like this is something that we've been thinking about forever, right? Is like a basketball shoe that can lace itself. And we saw the adapt BBs and all that in the future, but now they're putting this technology on a shoe that we've loved forever, right? So we've seen the pictures now. We've seen what it's going to look like. It's got the all white upper kind of thing. You get the black where the laceless lock will go right across the top of your foot. I do think it's smart to do it. That they're going to do it in all black. I think it'll look a lot better. Someone was saying they wish that it came in white, but I just feel like it would look a little too like spaced out on the 11 like that. Otherwise, I think it's an interesting looking shoe. What are you thinking the price range is going to be for the Air Jordan 11 Adapt?
I mean, considering that the BBs are $350, the Auto Adapt Maxes were $400, probably gonna be like $375. Okay. Right smack dab in the middle. Jordan 11s are already $220.
Yeah, right.
So,
right.
I mean, it wouldn't shock me. Jordan Brand is notorious for being more expensive than any of the Nike shoes that drop. They just instantly are already more expensive. So I actually wouldn't be surprised if they're about $375.
Yeah, I mean, also you get a translucent sole underneath. You get the orange buttons underneath and an orange strip across the top where the usual Jumpman branding is right across the front of the laces. And just kind of point out, this also came along with this Jubilee for the 25th anniversary of the Air Jordan 11. So the Air Jordan 11 Jubilee is an all black Jordan 11. We can get to that another time. What are your real thoughts on the Air Jordan 11 Adapt?
Man. The Adapt, it's going to be a collector's item. That's it. Aside from that, gifts and donations all day, every day. It is a pair of 11s, so I wouldn't be mad at owning it, but I wouldn't see myself rocking them personally.
Yeah, no, these are nothing for me as well. This is a straight to the hardwood for me, and
oh wow,
tons of buckets in these for sure. I'd like to see the weight on them for sure.
They're gonna be heavy. They're gonna be heavy.
Yeah, no, see that would be an issue for me, but I do rock high top LeBrons already, and them shits are dumb heavy also. But I would be interested to see that. Other than that, definitely it's for easily going to be over 350. So it's a no-go for me. It's a no-go for me. I'm not even going to enter this. But on December 30th, if you want to use your Christmas money, Air Jordan 11 Adapt will be on your sneakers app, barring any setbacks.
Yes, sir.
So we can wrap that one up. What we got next on this man, Warren Love.
Slight little update. Slight little update in the Warren Lotus case. It's not even Warren Lotus himself, but he had the last collaboration that he did with Jeff Staple. Jeff Staple has come to his defense. He was on an interview with Ben's Kicks, world-renowned teenage shoe reseller.
Big B billionaire, or Big M billionaire for sure.
Yeah, no, he got connects, bro. I don't know how he do it, but he does it. Jeff went on the show to, really try to
smooth it out. Yeah.
Smooth out the situation, try to cool it down a little bit. He did name drop a couple bigger brands like Bape. He called out a couple of customizers like the Shoe Surgeon, SBTG, as people who have used Nikes in their past to help push their own fame. So, why is why is Warren getting, the butt end of this? He also mentioned Nike as one of those companies who, used elements of the past from, I'm going to say this wrong, but the Onitsuka Tigers, or also known as Asics. When Nike was first starting out, that was their main competition when they were still Blue Ribbon Sports. And, they had to take elements from the Asics in order to try to compete with them before Bill Bowerman, stumbled across the waffle racer. So,
you read Shoe Dog?
Huh?
Have you read Shoe Dog?
No.
Oh, you're very knowledgeable.
I do this. I do this trade.
You're on top of it. You're on top of it today. I see you.
This is not just a hobby. This is life. Anyway, Jeff went ahead and kind of explained the history itself of Nike too. So, do you think Jeff shot himself in the foot with a new collaboration with Nike, or do you feel like he's just making valid points and this case can ultimately be resolved?
As far as shooting himself in the foot, I think that went out the window the day he signed on with Warren Lotus.
Whole chain, just the whole clip, just
good on that. Yeah, I'm good on all that over there. So I definitely think that's the case with as far as that goes. As far as making valid points, I would go out there and try to clear my name too. And he definitely, and this is probably, I would assume all this stuff he's saying is stuff that Warren laid out to him prior to all this stuff happening, right? So in the first meetings, hey, I'm doing this because Nike did this 60 years ago, right? So I feel like this is just a repetition of a story, a repetition of what they felt like was right in their own mind, in their own eyes. But yeah, I mean, is he wrong? No. Do Bapestas look like Air Force Ones? Yes. Does the shoe surgeon making exact replicas of shoes with different textures and stuff?
Yeah,
he is. I mean, he is. There's 100% chance about it. We talked about this. Virgil put a tag on a Bread 4. If he wasn't with Nike, it'd be the same situation. It'd be the same exact situation. So is Jeff wrong? No. But at this point, he's just trying to clear his name, in my opinion. It has nothing else to do than, hey, the people that are trying to get us aren't that slick.
Yeah, but I mean, he made the collaboration. He used the Staple name with Nike. It was in a collaboration with Nike. The difference is Warren did not collaborate with Nike. Warren just Nikes, took off the trademark, slapped his own trademark on it, and then resold it.
You're not wrong at all. Do I think it's a jip? Like, do I think he's a knockoff? 100%. Like, I wouldn't. I didn't buy them. Didn't try to buy them. I'm not gonna buy them. Happy I didn't buy them.
And if you have them, get rid of them.
Yeah. if you're looking at them, you need to toss them or like bounce on them. But
Burn them.
try to sell them to somebody that needs them, or just go give them to somebody that needs them. But yeah, I think he's still in a heap of doo-doo here, unfortunately, for him.
Yeah. We'll keep updating y'all on the Warren Lotus case as we get more details, and that will actually is going to wrap up fresh out the box. Pushing forward, we're going to go right into order confirm. Up first, we have a European Asia release only. It was the Yeezy 750 version 3 Sapphire, Safflower, originally called the Surf. It's the yellow prime knit, semi-translucent cage overlay, black liner, black laces, black tongue, cream outsole. They released on the 14th overseas for $220. Copper drop, something you would have got.
I will say this is one of the other colorways of this particular model that I like a lot. I think it's pretty neutral for the most part, right? So it's a cream, a yellow, and a black. It works together. It goes together. I feel like it looks very good for $220. I think it's a good price for this model, for this shoe. How do you say that name? How do you say the original name? Surfum? Surfum? All right. I believe you. But yeah, the Safflowers are a cool shoe. Unfortunately, they're Europe and Asia release only on the 14th, but hopefully we might see them maybe drop a little bit later.
Yeah, there's a tentative there's a tentative January 2021 release date. But since they just released it, the resale value on them is really not that bad. It looks like they're only going for about $50 over retail. So, if you want to cop them early, you can definitely do that and be stunting on people.
Better or worse than the Azareth?
No, Azareth is always going to be the top V3.
I think so too. I agree. It's a little bit closer than I thought it was originally, but it's they're better.
That blue is just fire.
Yeah.
What we got up next on order confirm?
All right, my man. So next up, on the 17th, we saw the Nike Overbreak Baroque Brown. So what you know about the Overbreak is it's got, I don't want to say it's got the it's got kind of like the space looking sole on it. What was the pack with all the shoes? the space hippies, right? So it's got kind of like that crazy punctured looking sole on it. But other than that, it's got the real light up top cage just for your top of your foot and everything. So I do think it's probably a good, like, comfortable shoe, a good casual shoe that you can rock all day. It looks like something that people at NASA would probably rock all day. But yeah, part of the ISPA line, as we've seen in the past. But this is the Baroque Brown version. Everybody knows how much I love my Baroque Brown. So what do you think about the Nike Overbreak Baroque Brown coming out on the 17th?
Yeah, $140 on the sneakers app. So it is a mixture of the Nike Daybreaks with the new Overreact technology as a sole. Kind of gives you that like crater looking, crater looking type of outsole. It's to provide more stability and more grip as you're walking around. I do feel like these are horrendous. They are an atrocity. But I can see why people may like them if they want to be a little bit different or outside the box. It has, mixes of suede and leather. And of course, the colors are brown, purple, and black. So it's a very odd color scheme, to be quite honest. But I definitely passed on those. Those were not coming into my house at all.
You had to saying like it looks like a cratered version of like a sole. Like that's like probably the best way to explain it. Like there's like no way to explain this like weird looking sole, the Overreact technology on the sole. So I think that's really interesting. And I will say the brown suede on the upper, it looks pretty nice. Like that Baroque Brown, like this is where it really shines through, and you can really see it on a shoe that I feel like on the Air Jordan 1s, the Baroque Brown, you were so focused on the oranges and the light pinks and the blues and stuff like that, and it had a lot of stuff going on. So on this one, I think you really get that full actual Baroque Brown, and you can actually like appreciate it, kind of thing,
So biohacks or overbreaks?
Oh, don't make me break your heart right now. Don't make me break your heart, dog.
What you gonna say, Trey?
I love Air Jordan 1s, but I'm gonna rock the hell out of these overbreaks, boy.
We're moving on.
You gotta be kidding me with those things, bro.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Last but not least, for order confirmed, we got Pyer Moss is back at it again with a collaboration with Reebok. He is dropping the experiment number 4. This colorway is called the Old White. It has nice white leather overlays with a tan mesh base and nice red stitching. They has a nice little cutout as well in between to give it a nice little scoop look. Very futuristic. If you didn't know who's beyond Pyer Moss, it is Kirby Jean Raymond. He is the VP Creative Director of Reebok, and this is his latest installation. These dropped on the 14th of November for a whopping $250.
Woo!
Moss or the Reebok website, and they are, believe it or not, sold out. They are gone. If you had the opportunity, though, would you cop?
No, I wouldn't, dog. This is not something I could rock. These are not tight to me. I see he's trying to go with like that new stuff, that new wave, but yeah, this is not for me for sure. This does nothing more for me than the June Jays did 2 weeks ago. And do you like this like way more than those? Like, do you feel like this is like way cooler than that shoe?
Absolutely, by a long shot.
No. Okay, I'm gonna read one thing though that I do really like from the Reebok page, from the description from these. They said this is as far as just the experiment 4 Old White version. The sneaker was designed as a sacred object split into 3 layers, each one representing all those who climbed to success through the creation of something sacred in the face of adversity. So, yeah, you get the 3 different levels as far as the big fat bulky sole with the middle missing. Then you get like the mesh in the middle, and then you get the cool like leather overlay on the top. So it does look, it's a very interesting looking shoe. But yeah, I mean, it does the same slip on wild look as the June Jays and all these other people that are coming out with these. So am I shocked that a Pyer Moss shoe sold out for $250 immediately? Absolutely not. Would I buy this? Absolutely not. And I looked at the other colorway and it was just as bad.
Shame on you.
No, not shame on me.
These hoes are hard. These hoes are
hard. Oh, these are hard now.
They're hard. You sleep. It's okay.
You would never wear these. You would never.
Pyer. Hey, Pyer, hit me, bro. I got you. I still ride Reebok.
No.
Man, hit me up, bro. I'm here. All right.
You never rock those.
What you talking about? I got my kamikazes right here. I'm ready.
Oh, you are phony. That's not the same thing.
Bro, boy, it's still same brand. It don't matter. Pyer, hit me up, bro. I got you. DM me. I'll DM info later. All right. But that's gonna wrap up order confirmed. So your order has officially been confirmed. Next up we got tracking order. Trey, what we got up first on tracking order?
All right, my man. So coming up this week, we just want to start out by saying the 19th.
Again,
do not forget the ceramics are coming out, or do forget. Oh, they're supposed to delete their app. So if you haven't done that by earlier, do it now. Mm-hmm. Going forward, though, make sure you have something else open because the Magma Air Max 1 Magma Orange is going to drop on the 19th for $140. This was released overseas late July 2020 alongside the Evergreen Air Max 1. The Evergreen was super popular, sold out, part of the anniversary pack. So this Magma Orange is another slapper on the Air Max 1. It's kind of really hard to go wrong on the Air Max 1, but this one in particular with the orange and white leather is really, really dope. Are you going to be trying for this Air Max 1 Magma Orange?
Without a doubt. Y'all can see I got a couple of them up there. It's, it has the OG color blocking. It just has the orange ads on there, and that's what I need. Nike is a orange color brand. It just fits it very well. I'm still upset about the Evergreens. I want them, both the green ones and the orange ones. If I could still get my hands on them, I would. But I'm looking forward to those on the 19th while everybody else has their app deleted. $140 sneakers app.
And I said leather. It's like suede up top on the originals.
Yeah, it's suede. It's a buttery suede. All upper mesh toe box.
Oh,
It's fire. Um,
beautiful.
I'll be
Beautiful.
looking out for those, and I'll also be looking out for these new Bapes that are coming out. It's the Bape undefeated Adidas ZX 8000. Oh man, these ZX 8000s have been popping up left and right out of nowhere. These are dropping on the 20th on the Adidas website for $140. They are part of the Adidas A to ZX campaign, where they have collaborated with a lot of creative directors. This time around, it just happens to be Bape in undefeated, 2-1. Speaking of the number 2, there's 2 colorways that come out with this. It's going to be an all black one with a black and so it's going to be black suede on top of a black and gray Bape camo mesh paneling. White outsole and a gum orange-ish outsole. Did I say outsole twice? I meant midsole. White midsole.
White midsole. Yeah.
White midsole and then a gummish orange outsole. Then they have the same one on a green colorway as well. Both of them have a black ZX heel cup, and they're just both fire. I honestly believe these are both fire. Trey, you gonna try to get these?
Yo, absolutely, 100%. I think I'm a huge ZX fan. I love the ZXs. I have a couple pairs myself. Extremely comfortable. I have a couple pairs that have held up for like 4 or 5 years, and they're just great knock around shoes, going to casual workday shoes and stuff like that. So I do love the Adidas ZX line. The double collab is really dope with Bape and Undefeated on this one. I've seen a bunch of like detailed pictures on these with all the little tags and stuff all over, and that black pair is definitely black and white pair is definitely where it's at, especially with all the little gold tags and hits around it. Definitely something I look forward to. I don't think I've seen the green pair. Is it just camo?
Yeah, it's just primarily camo. So it's just all green, like army green, and then it's a army green camo with, of course, the Bape stuff added into it, the Bape logo, and it's all on a nylon mesh paneling with the suede overlays. So,
Gotcha. Yeah, no, they're both fire. I would go for either of them for $140 for sure. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
And that's going to be available on the Adidas Confirmed app. That app you're allowed to have, but the sneakers.
Yeah. At least this week you can.
Yeah. You can definitely try to get these. These are going to be this is the second drop of the Turducken. It's the Nike concept Turducken. They call it the Mallard on the website. On the app, but it's going to be the SB Dunk High. They're releasing on the 21st, I believe, for $120. I think if that's correct. Now this is the sneakers drop, so there's no promising on the special packaging that came with that of concepts.
Not getting it. You're not getting it. It's gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're not getting the special packaging, but I'm still gonna get the shoes though. So yeah. So do you think it's still worth it to get the shoes even if you don't get the special packaging?
I will say, obviously, it made a huge difference, especially on this one and this kind of drop. I watched the whole video on sneakers from Dion Point, the owner of Concepts and all that, and the amount of thought they put into the shoe and everything from the little tray of food to the smoke on the outside of the box. You know, they went so deep on this one. So does it take a big hit? For sure. I think the biggest part is for the resale community. I mean, we're talking a difference of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars between getting this package of goodies or not. Will I still try it? Absolutely. Is this still a one-time shoe that we're going to get right now and never again because it looks so wild? For sure. I mean, this is the Mallard shoe, and Lord knows if we ever see a Mallard type Nike SB Dunk High ever again, right? So that's where I find it's still worth it. And then the price and the fact it's year of the dunk. Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's a dead giveaway. Like, you should be able to still cop these. It's one of the few Thanksgiving shoes that are really out there. I wonder if they still gonna give you like a Well, it's gonna be an SB, so I wonder what color box it's gonna come in, like a rainbow box. But it reminds me of the Travis's, like Travis, they had the special edition bandana box that you only got at like Space Village. Then they came in the regular Nike SB box, which is the rainbow box. Still worth it in my opinion, $120. Yeah, also delete your app on that day. That way I can get these. I need to get 1 or 2 of these, bro. I need to get actually everything on tracking order this week, including the ceramics. I need to go for 4.
For real though, you're
Yeah,
not wrong. You're not lying.
that would be Christmas all wrapped into one.
I'll give up the rest of the year if y'all just let me win this week.
Exactly, because there's nothing. I don't think there's anything in December that I really want, but yeah. No,
I can only think of one, but we'll get to it. We'll get to that coming up.
and then we got Christmas coming up, so
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
That is going to wrap up episode 28 of the Crease podcast. We appreciate y'all tuning in. If you made it this far in the video, that means that we love you. We appreciate you, and we cannot do this without your support. Don't forget that we got a first time ever giveaway.
Just go over the whole thing again. Just go ahead and tell them all 4 things again so we can hear it one more time.
Oh, well, first things first, you have to follow the Crease podcast.
Follow the Crease podcast.
Yes, you're going to find a post and you're going to like and share it. And then in the comments, you need to tag 2 friends. You can tag more, but 2 friends minimum. And for an extra entry, go ahead and repost that post in your story. We're going to be announcing the winner live on our podcast on episode 29. You will be a special guest via your cell phone. So be expecting that.
Yes.
Aside from that, man, that has been episode 29. Trey, you got anything for the people?
Nah, bro. I'm looking forward to these giveaways. Y'all go to the IG, check out the new stickers we got coming in and everything. So yeah, man, we really appreciate y'all following. Make sure y'all keep subscribing. Go check out the podcast. Go check out the YouTube videos and everything. So yeah, once again, we really appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. And until then, like always, Trey, ain't no half stepping around here, and we will catch y'all for episode 29. Till then, peace.